Welcome to the D Program Show. I'm your host, RMJR. We got to cover this, man. The name of this video and the name of this subject is non-dating material. Y'all heard of an NDA? This is an NDM, non-dating material. This is very careful. You got to be very careful when you're dating. You got to be very attentive because you do have some people who are non-dating material. And we're going to talk about this. And I've been discussing this with a few people before I ever covered this. But the reason the Fair Use Act disclaimer is on the screen because I will be reviewing a video from my guy. Love him to death, never met him, but I love his content and I love this guest that he has on regularly, erinrae, and my guy BHigh Radio. Shout it. So we're going to get into this. I'm going to be doing this right here is going to be like a reactionary video to BHigh and erinrae's conversation, and we're going to get into it. Shout out to BHigh. Shout out to erinrae. So we're going to do it like this, man. We're going to do it like this. This is called non-dating material. We're going to cover it right here on the D Program Show.
So now, erinrae, we were just talking before you came in this thing. You said something that pissed me off. And what pissed me off was that you tried to holler up and tell me that broke people can't even be in a damn relationship anymore. So you're denying the basic right of love to broke people?
I am, you know what? Whether you are male or female, it's a little bit easier for a broke female to be in a relationship. But I think that if you male or female, that no, you shouldn't be, because worry about getting your money together. And when you broke, you meaner. You know what I'm saying?
So check this out. I'm going to chime in right here. Right there, I actually agree with erinrae. I've been telling people, especially males, if you're a man and you have no money, you have no car, you have no job, you have no place to lay your head, why are you dating? You date for marriage. You date to spend your life with somebody. And for y'all who say, well, I'm single by choice. The reason you single is because you don't want to deal with your damn issues.
He ain't lying.
I'm going to say that again. The reason you single by choice is because you don't want to deal with your damn issues.
He ain't lying.
We're going to let them continue, man. Back to erinrae. But again, I totally agree with erinrae. Especially a man. If a man doesn't have his stuff in order, he shouldn't be dating. Let's get back to it.
Saying like you're not even as more focused on what you need to be doing. You're not even really trying to worry about that person. You're trying to get your money together, yourself together. So no, get yourself together and then focus on a relationship.
But then my thing is this, though. I mean, the real love bonds are formed during the down times.
But that's why you see a lot of people when they actually get on, they leave whoever they was down with.
A
lot of times it does happen that way. You know why? Because that is your trauma partner.
Wow. She said something right there. She's talking about trauma bonding. A lot of people spend 15 years with a person, which she's going to allude to. You spend 10 to 15 years or a relationship with a person until they grow out of their trauma. The only reason that you and that person got together is because y'all connected at the point of trauma. Y'all really probably weren't meant to be together. Y'all were just meant to help each other work through y'all trauma. Simple as that. This is non-dating material. Let's get to it.
You're no longer in trauma. You're like, shit, I'm good now. I can move on. But I do think that like being in a relationship when you broke is like a distraction from you actually being able to get some people.
Totally agree. I totally agree with erinrae.
Your situation's a little bit different because I don't want to hear about, I don't want to hear about that. Okay. But it's a distraction because people won't, especially now. I think now probably will be even harder for people to be broke in a relationship because everybody's trying to live up to, keep up with the Joneses, put on for social media. So I think it's a distraction.
Let's stop that too. Listen. Damn what anybody else says. You should have the wherewithal to know, hey, look, this is where I'm at in my life. And if you're dating someone, you should know, hey, you are at this point, I'm at this point. When we come together, we make each other better to grow. If you don't help each other grow, it's time to go. Back to erinrae.
Distraction, and I think that you should worry about getting yourself together before you try to get into a relationship with anybody. And like I said, that's for male or female. It's not just like, oh, men shouldn't be with a woman because they broke. Women need to focus on getting themselves together too.
Now, you said something earlier that kind of caught me. You said trauma partners.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever found yourself in a trauma relationship with a trauma partner?
Hell yeah.
And what was that like? And then why can't you in love? Why can't y'all love each other through the trauma and heal each other? That's my whole thing. Heal the partner.
You are, but you know what? Like sometimes when you heal that person heals you. Your job is done. Their job is done. And I mean, that's just like, okay, when we say everybody can't come. So there's certain seasons and levels that people can go through, life with you. And that's just how it is. It's like, I ain't write the rules, okay? Like some people can go all the way to the top with you. And some people you like, man, I got to leave you right here. And it's not even like you're trying to be funny. It's just that they have passed their season with you. And you don't.
So I didn't used to understand what people meant by people come in seasons. I'm not going to go too much into it, but I had a situation where I was with a young lady and we did just that. We got together and through our traumas, we understood, hey, this is where I'm at. This is where you at. This ain't going to work. Now, that don't mean we didn't care about each other, but we understood at the end of the day, in the long run, we understood, hey, it's best that we don't be together because we grew apart. We grew in a direction to help ourselves, but it wasn't in the direction for us to be together. So don't take it personal when you and another person grows apart. That means that y'all weren't meant to really be together, or it might have just been that time y'all weren't meant to be together. Because a lot of times we got to understand that, hey, wherever you at in life, you got to accept, hey, this is where I'm at. This is not where they at. This is helpful for me. This is not helpful for them. And everybody grows at different levels. Simple.
Past yours. So sometimes, you healing things with people and that's just where they were supposed to be at. They wasn't supposed to be on the other side.
Well, I don't agree with that. I mean, if we're going to go through the trauma together, let's go through the party together.
It would be nice. Okay, so how many friends you got? Well, let's not even talk about you, B, because B keeps every single friend since he came out his mama womb, okay? He don't lose no friends. But how many times we know that, okay, like, we see people get on, right?
Yeah.
Your friend wasn't quite where you at. Now your friend is jealous because you at the top and he still ain't got where he needed to go. But somehow that's your fault. He can't go with you to the next level. Y'all was cool where y'all was at on the grind or whatever, because some people literally are not meant to be there because of their mind frame or just their energy or whatever the case may be. Some people are just not meant to go to the next level. And it sucks because you want everybody to come like we was grinding together. Let's get it together. But some people just can't come.
When it comes to relationships, though, what about the love triumphs all? Whatever happened to that? I mean, can't the love triumph the trauma?
But who says that you don't still love them? You can love a person from a distance.
So what advice do you have for men and women then? If they try to, because see, at the end of the day, I don't want to hear nothing about just because I'm broke, I can't be in no damn relationship.
I'm not saying that you can't. I'm saying it's just going to be a little bit more harder.
Facts.
And it's a distraction.
Think about this. She as a woman understands, look, if you need to get to this bag, If you need to get in a position to where you could financially be suitable to help take care of you and another person, then that's what your main focus needs to be on. You can't really focus on establishing yourself and trying to help build someone in a relationship at the same time. You have to lay the foundation first. I'm going to tell y'all this, and y'all get in them comments and y'all tell me, am I tripping? Have you ever seen somebody live in the house before the foundation was laid?
He ain't lying.
The reason you don't see that because you got to lay the foundation. That way the situation, the house or the relationship is livable. You can live in the house once the foundation is laid. You can't be in a relationship to where it grows when there's no foundation.
He ain't lying.
Hey, man, we're going to keep it going, man. We're going to keep it going.
I think that, okay, so when I'm trying to get on, right, all I'm thinking about is men. Like, how can I do this? I need to get that. I need to get this. I need to work. I'm trying to grind. But I still got to think about your fucking feelings. I still got to think about how I'm going to help you do what you need to do because we're in a relationship now.
Mhm.
It ain't no, these bills just stopped because I'm broke. No, we broke. We trying to figure it out together. But there's not just me that I have to figure it out for. Now it's me and you that I have to figure out for. So that just adds a whole nother layer of problems onto something that you don't need. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like me personally, when I ain't got it, I don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. I do not want to be bothered. I'm trying to figure it out. And I don't.
And how many times have y'all seen in a relationship to where a man is struggling? And men, be honest with yourself. You struggling and your woman is, yeah. You don't want to hear that because you trying to, hey, I'm doing the best I damn can. But you don't even have the foundation laid. It's hard to go through this. You can get through it, but it's very hard. And it's really, I wouldn't advise it to nobody because it's putting too much stress on the individuals involved. Simple.
I don't have time to put your feelings or put your needs into play while I'm trying to figure things out.
See, that's what the problem is. It's called team effort. Some days I might not have it and you might have it, and some days you might have it and I don't have it, and then we work together. I personally think that broke is a mindset, Erinrae.
Broke is a mindset, and the problem with it is that when you're in that mindset of being broke, you're not in a mindset of being in a relationship either, nigga.
Facts.
Damn.
But now, what about parents that raise children and they broke? Okay, that is still. How many kids have been raised and they grew up and they said, I didn't even realize we were broke the whole time? Why can't you have a relationship similar to what you had with your parents before it was broke and nobody realized they were broke because they were too busy having a good time?
First off, your parents are taking care of you, so you damn sure don't realize you broke because you ain't got to come up off no bill. All you got to do is live, okay? Mama was taking care of bills. She the one who got to stress. Nigga, I am living, okay? So that's a totally different thing.
Okay.
Now, when it's me and you that got to figure it out, that's the stressful part. And I'm not saying that it can't work. I'm just saying, why add another stressor to yourself when you could just go out here, get what you need to do, and then, you know what I'm saying, then try to find somebody.
Exactly. Now, I feel you. I mean, you know, people, let us know how you feel, man. Hit them comments. Tell me.
And it ain't nothing wrong with it because I know all they gonna say is, oh, look at her. You know what I'm saying? Saying she can't be with a broke man. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I think that both parties, men and women, should get it together first, because as a woman, I don't want to be in a relationship with a man and he's taking care of everything and now he's in control of everything. So if he decides to drop my ass, now I ain't got nothing because my broke ass didn't have nothing in the relationship and now he gone and I broke her.
Well, see, you know, I'm going to just be real. You're going to force me to jump back in here. I was trying to give it to the audience and let them talk, but now I got to get back in here. This whole broke thing, my mind says, who cares? Because at the end of the day, you got folks that's rich as hell and mad as hell. You see what I'm saying? Women that are being taken care of, men that are being taken care of, and they still mad as hell. So the question is, go find you some happiness and just do the best you can with what you got and just keep it damn moving. That's how I feel.
I definitely.
Even though now I do agree 1,000%. Life is a lot better with money than it is without it.
Yes.
But just
because
because
I knew
ain't-
you, I knew you when you didn't have no money, B. And you
so I
was a
grumpy, smart.
complaining
I was grumpy.
You was a complaining nigga.
Y'all see how that work? Y'all see how that work? Y'all, and he knows she ain't lying. Cause she said, I know you when you ain't have no money, B. And she said, you was a complaining mother. And he's going to allude to even his wife said, baby, well, y'all, I'm going to let y'all hear.
So let's not even play.
Hey, even
He
my
was always motivational, but he was still complaining like, oh.
I ain't gonna lie, even my wife said, hey man, you didn't change. I said, what changed about it? She said, nigga, you ain't angry no more.
Exactly.
So even his wife noticed he was a little angry when he had that bag like that. He was a little angry, but his wife appreciated him and they made it through. So shout out to Miss Hightower.
God damn, I was angry to the motherfucker.
Yeah,
But-
so it's easy to preach that when you got some money, okay?
Well, I still ain't got enough, and that's the issue.
But you
It's
got
never
enough. It's never enough. That's the problem. Okay, so it's never enough. So don't let it be none at all. Okay, so at least have some where you can be comfortable, you can be cool. Like, shoot, okay, I don't mind spending a little. Okay, you go to McDonald's, you want a large. Bitch, you know we ain't got no money for no large. You and
That means that you shouldn't be dating. If you can't even pay for the woman to be comfortable on the date, you shouldn't be dating.
no, you in the drive-through mad because she want a large. And she hungry.
Yeah, and that
So
started a real ass fight.
It starts real
Yeah.
fights. So I'm just saying, get it together on both sides, not just the men, but on both sides before you get in a relationship.
Y'all hit the comments. Let me know how you feel about this. Do you feel like you can have a successful relationship broke? Or do you feel like both parties need to be having money? Do you feel like it's the woman's job to carry her own weight? Do you feel like it's the man's job to carry all the weight? Or should everybody carry their own weight and keep the party going? Hit them comments. Let us know how you feel. And we're going to be right back at you with it.
So this is the way I'm commenting on that. Again, this is me. Shout out to BHigh, shout out to erinrae. But on the D-Program show, you shouldn't date. Men, especially. This right here is especially geared toward the men. If you can't put your woman in a better position, if you don't have the foundation laid, then you do not need to be dating.
He ain't lying.
Again, because it's certain things that you need to have laid in place. Because BHigh is married. BHigh understands. So check this out. He and even his wife alluded to, hey, you was grumpy when you was an angry little dude when you didn't have that money. Or when you didn't have enough money to go around for the family. But once you have the foundation laid, we ain't talking about being filthy rich. We're talking about being able to sustain. This is not about being rich, but you should be able to sustain. You should be comfortable once you pay your bills. You shouldn't be broke after your bills are paid. You shouldn't be stressing after you go on a date. A date?
He ain't lying.
If you stressing after you go on a date, in the words of Boosie,
Come on now, dog.
come on. What are we doing? I want y'all to get in them comments, man. And I want y'all to tell me, am I tripping? Do y'all agree with if you don't have the finances, the wherewithal, and the mental capacity to help lead, guide a woman that you shouldn't be dating? Non-dating material. Women, y'all listen up. If a man can't sustain on his own, don't mean he's a bad guy, just mean you shouldn't be dating him. This is the D-Program show. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And again, y'all go over to BHigh, shout it. If y'all haven't already subscribed to his page, salute to BHigh, salute to erinrae. But like, share, comment, and subscribe on the D-Program show. Get in them comments and tell me what y'all think about this subject. non-dating material. We gone.